Magandang araw po. Maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan diha sa Pilipinas. I'm Monina or Monette from Melbourne, Australia. I'm a mom of two, a wife, and a corporate professional and a digital business entrepreneur. Welcome to episode 3 of um, what is
Corporate Queens,
corporate.
Digital Dreams.
Yes. Sorry na starstruck kami sa aming guest, but yeah, please welcome my co-host here, Donna. Take it away,
Hello
Donna.
everyone! Kia ora! Naimbag nga balum yung amin. This is Donna from Wellington, New Zealand. I am a mom of two boys, an IT professional, and a digital business entrepreneur. Okay, so today we are very excited to have with us an incredible woman whose story truly embodies the courage, purpose, and transformation. She is a former special education teacher, a community business leader, a coach, and now a successful digital entrepreneur. Let's all welcome Sis Anne Marie from Maryland, USA.
Magja-jacket ako kasi sabi incredible daw ako eh.
You're always incredible,
Yes,
Coach.
kahit anong suot.
Oh my
Welcome,
gosh, I want to look
sis.
formal. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. Thank you, Sis Monina and Sis Donna. So, yes, I'm very, very grateful that you were able to invite me in your series of talk about the business. Grateful as always. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, Coach Anne Marie. It's so much a pleasure for us to have you here on our show. So let's shoot the first question.
Straight away.
Can you share a little about yourself before you ventured in the digital space? How was life like then, Coach?
Life was okay. Literally, life was okay. I was a teacher here in the US. It was, let me recall, back then, I was a special educator. By the way, again, my name is Ann Wilson, originally from Cebu, Philippines. Bisaya sad kong dako. I was very grateful that I came here in the US to teach. So the pay was okay. I felt like it basically was a blessing coming here in the US because, my family needs us. I am a breadwinner. So it was okay. I have a loving husband, I have a son, I have a daughter, we're busy. Yet, just like a typical, I'll say a typical Filipino, we are still sending money to the Philippines. So it's not just our family here that we are actually, or I was providing. I was providing for the rest of the family back home in the Philippines. I was providing for my mama, for my lola, trying to let my cousins go to school, let them finish their education because we really do believe in that. However, when I found out the business, I was actively looking for extra ways to earn extra income, because even if the salary was okay, I was living paycheck to paycheck. That's number one. Number two, I had so many credit cards that are all maxed. And number three, I was just scared that I'm going to repeat the history. Um, I finished my education, my high school and my college. You know that you heard my story when we were in Melbourne, through my aunt. My aunt helped me because she was also an OFW working in Australia. That's the connection. So she's in Perth right now, but she's having a vacation in Cebu. Ay, nabahaan og apil. However, I don't want my kids to go to college without me funding for them. I feel like it's my responsibility as a mom, as a parent, to really send my kids and let after that they're on their own. As long as I know they're good, I should be good as well. But that was not happening 4 years ago. So I was really looking for ways to earn extra. I tried selling lipstick, makeup, pre-love bags, but nothing panned out. Maybe I was just too shy to really ask people to buy my goods, to really convince them. So I was not good with live selling. I was just so happy and blessed again that I have found this business, I have found this community, and the rest is really just history now.
Wow, very inspiring, Coach. Ang dami makarelate sa story mo. Yeah, I've saw your mom dinala mo siya sa Gather and Grow Melbourne natin.
No, that was my aunt. I called her
Oh,
mommy. So that was
yep,
my aunt.
yep,
Yes.
right. So,
Mhm.
us being immigrants as well, we can all relate to your story. I
Mhm.
think Donna would also relate to that, right, Don?
Yeah, definitely. So, I think Sis Anne has already answered the second question. So we'll just
Oh,
proceed to the next
I
one.
went
So
ahead.
yeah, no,
Okay.
that's all right because that moment of clarity always hits really deep for us. So that's when you realize that you want more than just the routine. So you really want to have that purpose. So I'll proceed with our third question, Sis Monette. So
Yeah.
what was your first impression when you heard about the digital business? Did you have like any fears or doubts at all?
No, I'm maybe one of the few that was not. I already told a couple of times during my live, my sharing, that I might be one of those that were not skeptical, because when I found this business, number one, I was looking for ways. Number two, I followed the system right away. So when I found an ad, because I found this business through an ad in Facebook, I was just going through how my mentor was introducing me to the business. She had added me to our community, and by that time, the community was like 75,000 all over the world. Now it's like a quarter of a
Yes.
million or
Yes.
Yeah.
more. So that's my that's why I was not skeptical, because I piece the things together and I said, if these 75,000 people are scamming people all over the world, it's like impossible. This is a community where it's really legit. And I know the people, if you click on their profile pictures, it goes straight to their own personal Facebook, and then you could verify that they are real, they have their family, their job, and everything that what you can see in a Facebook. If it's a scam, you would not see legit stuff in there. So that's number one. Number two, I was so impressed with the coaching call that I had done. I have seen results. Even if I did not have a business background, it was an easy breezy kind of way to start a business. Not like when you start a different business, you have to go through all this hoops and downs and through the needles and all that. I don't have any business background, but because of that coaching call, it showed us that if I will join the business, that it will be easier than regular. You know what I mean? I, number one, had coaches and mentors. That is a plus
Yes.
plus plus, because if you start a digital business, it's so hard. And then not having a personal the real person to really guide you, that's way harder than hard. So definitely meeting my coach and mentor during the coaching call solidify my decision to really do this business. And let's go to the next step, which is now being a business owner. When I saw our training, it was not even the training that we have right now. It was already elite. It was already, designed in a way that it's easier for us to understand. And, especially the people that are talking about how they had proven the system, how they had results just following it. So there's really nothing to be skeptical about. Like, you know what I mean? Because I see it. I see that there's like results, there's legit, there's really nothing to be like, oh, well, the investment
Nope.
no, there's really nothing like that on my end.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
your mindset as well, coach, really helped you a lot in this, like as you went along in the journey. And yeah, I truly believe, I agree with you that we have like very good mentorship and training in this business. It's a business in a box, right, Sis Donna? What
Yeah,
can you
no,
say?
yeah, yeah, no, that's exactly correct, and I really do agree with it. I think the three of us we're not skeptical when we started the business because we have the mindset and we have it there. We've seen it. There's a system, there's a coach and mentors. Because I'm just for you, sis Ann, before I started this business, I was an affiliate marketer and I didn't have those coaches, so
Mm.
everything was a big questions for me. And so when I found this out,
Uh-huh.
it's all already there, and that made me said yes straight away. So having this digital business is really, I'm very grateful to have this one. So yeah.
Yeah, also to add to that, even like the three of us had our full-time job prior to, venturing into this
Mm.
digital business, but we still made it because we have the training and then the coaching and mentoring that guided us along the way. Um,
Definitely. I mean, a lot of us here are professionals. some are like stay at home mom, we have doctors, nurses, lawyers, but why and how are we able to manage to start a business? On top of that, we could even succeed in this kind of business. It's because of the proven system. Like, you could just use a little bit of my time. Like when I was a teacher, then I was a special educator. I was a teacher trying to plan for my special needs students. I have to prepare, you know things for the students to work on, and at the end of the I have to have meetings. I was a busy kind of teacher and a busy mom because I have my kids, two of them, very, very busy schedules. But because the system is so good that all I can do is just to go to the training, I would learn this part I make use of my 10-15 minutes. I make use of the testimonials. I listen to it like a podcast in the car. I remember because my drive going to school was like an hour. My drive going back is like an hour. What I do, I put in our mastermind. I put in the replays. Like, you know what I mean? I got more inspired. And I feel like the more you get plugged into our business, the more you fall
Yes.
in love to the business in a way that, wow, where was this business all along? It's not just giving you money, it's giving you inspiration. It's really helping you grow as a person and as a leader in the community if you want to go into that
True.
route.
Let's go back a little bit, Coach. What was your first
Mhm.
win in the digital business that made you realize this really works?
Oh my goodness. I just saw my very first video when I earned my very first $100. $100 for me. I was just like, wait, who's gonna give me extra $100? For me, that was a win. And I even shared it to my team. Like, some of us were like, we're waiting for the thousands, the hundred thousands, the millions for us to be spreading to the world that this is legit, that this is a successful business. No, I look at the video. I found the video. For some reason, you know how our phones will just pop up like featured video, featured phone, and that came up, and I was like, wait, this is how excited I was just earning $100. Just imagine that. So that's my very first win. That feeling, nobody gives you a certain feeling when
Exactly.
you're so excited. You could not force that.
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
genuine feeling, like, whoa. So the number one, it signifies that the business is legit. Number two, I have proven to my husband, he was not skeptical, but he was supportive, but he was protective at the same time. But when he also saw that it was a legit check, then, the business, let's go on the go, let's go. So that was my very first win. Just imagine that, earning $100. Nobody will give you $100 on the street. You really have to start something somewhere for you to be able to earn that. So I guess that's my very first win.
Yeah, actually, really, for those like first wins, either big or small, they are always special to us. So it's when really that faith turns into the proof. No, because that's all what we wanted. We wanted to have that very first, and then and then that dream starts just like feeling so real. So I'm
Yeah.
moving on to the next question is how.
Before anything else is Donna, I just before it gets out of my mind, I'll butt in. So, Coach Anne Marie, when
Yes.
uh, how long were you in the business when you quit your job as a special ed teacher?
Oh, I did not introduce myself right then. So let me start over. My name is Anne-Marie Empanado Wilson. I'm an immigrant from Cebu, Philippines. I quit my 20 years of teaching, just doing this business for 3 years at the age of 41.
Wow.
So that's how I always open my live saying that that's the brand. And now I am a retired teacher at the age of 41, willing to help other moms, other professionals, to help them start their own successful digital business as well. So yeah, I was 3 years in the business, and I told myself, if I could earn times four or times five of my earnings as a teacher, that is good enough for me to quit my teaching, because I feel like 20 years I have given enough time to my students, to my craft, and I would always be a teacher. And that's what's
Yes.
happening right now. Imagine, I was not expecting to be speaking in Mexico, to be speaking in Australia, to be speaking in Italy. It just happens. God just opens a door, a window, a ceiling, everything's open for me. So I just grabbed that chance. I took action, and I'm happy. I'm happier I mean, I could never be happier in my whole life. I mean, right now, tomorrow, I know I will be happier because I know
You'll-
I already had practiced the, I've learned, have practiced the way to be grateful with life, because as again, I came to this business looking for money, but I have been blessed with more. Now, most of my friends are from the business, and oh my goodness, going to different parts of the world, meeting Filipinos that would just hug you and say, "You inspired me." That's a good feeling. Nobody else can give you that. You know what I mean? And all I did was really sharing my
Mhm.
story. There's really nothing crazy, nothing unique with what I do. It's just that I feel like I just was very authentic when I say what I say. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Like, pobreta yung zona, we're very poor, but because I know I had a dream not to be poor all my life, then I started taking some action. And that's what people just maybe need to hear. Like, whatever you're doing, you're a dreamer. Don't feel bad about yourself. Like, other people just like, would stoop down, would become so little because they're afraid to be judged by others. Like, why? So, yes.
Oh,
Good. I
wow.
think
Hello to our viewers.
Yes.
Coach April. Hello,
hello.
hello. And
Well,
to the
and
rest
to
of the
those
viewers.
watching, actually, Coach, I hugged you before when you were here in Melbourne, so na-starstruck talaga ako. Thanks for that opportunity. I still have our video with me. Hindi madi-delete yun sa phone
Ay,
ko.
saan niya sa akin? Gabi naman sa ano.
Sana ako din someday.
And you know what?
Um,
Oh, grabe. You know what, Manette, what I'm really feeling is that I am not the top earner in our community, in our business. I am not with the highest rank in our business, in our community. But I love to have the experience. Like meeting people from all over the world. Like when I get invited to be the speaker, I don't get paid for that. That's a volunteerism, but it's a tax write-off. So I love traveling with a little bit of business for a day or two, and then the rest of the other week is traveling. I mean, who doesn't want that, right?
Yes. Yes.
So for me as a dreamer, when I was younger, I wanted to go out of the country because I wanted to help. Oh my gosh, I've said this in our convention in Italy. I said my dream of going out of my country because of my story. My aunt is outside of the Philippines so that she could help the family. So me growing up, it was unconsciously instilled in my mind that I wanted to help, but then the only in my mind I wanted to leave outside of the country so that I could help. That I prayed for, that I really worked hard for. I made sure I finished my education, not knowing God has better plans for me. Yes, that happened plus 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 plus. So really, God is so good. He works in mysterious ways. That's
yeah.
all.
Yeah, I think the
Very.
next question that we have is kind of really actually related to what you've just mentioned earlier. So I'll just to reiterate, and maybe you would just to add some more. But how would you
Mhm.
define success, coach, compared to when you were teaching?
Define success. Parang Miss Universe ba to? Ano to?
May
I
Miss
mean, define
Universe ka
success. How
naman
would you define?
talaga.
Parang, di ba? How would you define success now compared
Oo.
to when
Anong
you were
gusto mong
career?
pasagot dyan? Miss Universe or parang sa kanto na sagutan? Ganon.
Pwede mo kaming bigyan kahit yung dalawa sis
Oh,
para di
kahit
ba
ano.
both makarelate, o di ba? Pang kanto
Seriously.
kaya dun tayo sa
Happiness,
pang miss you.
correct. Happiness really is your own definition. My own definition of success is when the bills are paid and you don't have to stress about the next day. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
in real life, I mean, honestly, I consider myself successful already. I have a very happy family and I'm grateful with that. My kids, my husband, we are all healthy. And even going to the most recent situation in the Philippines right now in Cebu, there's a lot of flooding happening, but I'm just very grateful that my family is safe. Success to me means that every time my family member needs something in the Philippines, I could provide.
Yeah.
Success to me means like if I go to the mall right now and my kid would ask for something, I will give it to them. Because back then when I was younger, Jollibee was even not even a Christmas thing. You know what I mean? Like other kids would eat Jollibee almost every other week, every day, but not with us. Going to the city was even maybe once a year for me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Success to me means I could help others. And that's what's happening right now. I'm able to help others. Success to me is, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy, free of, like, literally when I go to the gym, come back home, prepare stuff for my kids. I know there could be more. I know there could be more, but right now I'm pretty much contented. And I know I'm striving to do much more and be better with my status and all. But literally, right now, when you consider being grateful and really count your blessings,
Yes.
you could really see that you're successful. You have everything that you have right now that you have prayed when you are a kid. Believe me.
Yes.
Believe me, even those that are, sorry, even those that are in their most challenging part of their lives, honestly, you already have what you prayed for when you were younger. Sa totoo lang, 'di ba?
Wow, grabe, grabe. Goosebumps, coach. I know, I believe in that. And thank you very much. I've been seeing your post lately. You've been doing something really amazing dun sa flood victims ng Cebu. We
Mhm.
thank you for that, for the initiative. That's really very incredible and so inspiring of you. And
Let me
we
just say
would,
something
yes,
about that one, because even before I was a teacher, I don't have any connection. I still do believe that I have much more than what others.
yeah,
Okay, when I
yeah,
say that, it's not just the money, because if I will
Yeah.
just give my $20, my $50, my $100, it ends there. But if I would initiate something, like, honestly, we did Zumbathon before. I did GoFundMe. I did things that others can contribute. Like, I know more people than those that were just in the Philippines, and the dollar value is bigger than those that are in the Philippines. And I know I have much more family members here that are earning in dollars. So even before po, I really organized Zumbathons, I organized GoFundMe so that my family members here, my friends here can donate. I could even remember before, I literally walked to each of my co-teachers' classroom to
wow,
collect what they have. If you have a dollar, if you have $5, that would already feed one family. And
mhm,
they wholeheartedly want to give because they don't know anything. But when you tell them, so all I did really was being a messenger. And if all of us, maybe if just even 50% of the world will just do that and just be open to what they know and help in their own little way, and it's not just their own little way, but then spread it out, especially in the social media, then there will be more people that gets help, you know. So I mean, so now I feel so blessed because just posting that, I know I am sacrificing my purse, my bags, and all that, but because I have that action, now there's some business partners that have reached out to me and say, hey, I just want to donate, I don't want to buy anything. I said, great, great, great. I mean, but they would not have known that. My mother-in-law did not know that there's even a typhoon in the Philippines, but because I posted that, the social media becomes the vessel of help to those that are in need right now. So ang dami natin mga OFW, hindi pwedeng, nakakainis yung iba. Tapos doon lang talaga, ilang araw na ba ang nangyari? Wala talaga, sabi ko, I'm
yes,
not gonna do anything. I'm just like gonna be, I'm free right now. But my conscience could not. Especially the more feed you see, the more feed, and the more I feel so grateful that, none of my, we have the electricity right away, the internet times that it's even harder than this. So because I'm grateful, I just want to be able to help, and to those that are already helping, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Whatever
mhm,
you're doing, keep on doing that. You don't need to, like, do it to me, give the money to me. No, give it to whoever you feel like
yes,
is needed right now. Feels good within.
true, true.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Anything that you can say is Dawn or
No, just go ahead with your last question.
yeah.
But
We
yeah,
have our final question here. We could have like more time for this one, but you're so busy. We will have to shoot
No,
the last question.
I'm retired. What are you talking about? I'm not busy. I'm
Coach, what
retired.
advice would you give to teachers or professionals who feel stuck but scared to try something new?
Stuck but scared. Boo.
Maraming ganyan,
Stay stuck and
actually.
stay scared. Listen to my answer. Stay stuck and stay scared. Honestly, if you've seen us doing this, if you've watched us doing this, and you still choose to be stuck and to be scared, it's on you. Because the more you tell people, join us, and you want to do this, but oh, it's not going to work. Might as well tell them, stay where you are, wherever you are. You know
I
what I
love
mean?
that.
But
I like that. Yes.
I mean, it's like when you have a kid, when you have a 5-year-old, 2, 3-year-old toddler that wants to just like lay on the floor in the at the mall. You know what I did when I was, a mom, a new mom? Stay in there. You'll be done if you want to. You will
Yeah,
stand up if you really are tired of staying there.
true.
And in real life, like us adults, we don't need to be told by other people on what we need to do with our lives. We exactly know what
Yeah.
we wanted to do. If you've heard enough from Manina, from Donna, then you've
Yes.
heard enough. But it's on you if you want to take action. Again, if you feel happy with where you are, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you feel stuck, if you feel unhappy, if you feel tired, if you feel scared, it's a high time for you to do something, to move. Just like when you're scared of the dog, or there is a cat, or there is let's just say a spider you don't like, or anything you don't like, do you others might just like get frozen, right? But most of us, our initial reaction is really to run, to scare
Rain.
it away, right? Right. So people that are just stuck scared, there's a moment for you to get maybe frozen in what you're
Mhm.
doing. But honestly, my best the best thing to tell them really is get yourself unstuck. You exactly know what
Yes,
you need
true.
to do. Really. And even for those that are already heard about our business, they have tried our coaching call, and they still would not want to take action. Parang sa Tagalog lang yan, kung may gusto, may gagawin kang
Mhm.
paraan. But if you really don't like it, marami kang dahilan.
Tama.
Tama.
Right? So, it's really just you. I mean, I've learned this through time, 4 years being here in the business. At first, I was very persistent and, oh, join this. This is how much. Da, 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 da. Now that I've been here for 4 years, especially when I retired, I told myself, this business is for everybody. Yet, everybody does not want to have a business. This business can give you freedom, but not everybody wants freedom.
Tama.
Honestly, there are people who wants to be told what they need to do. There are people who wants to wake up at a certain time so that they could clock in at 8 or 9 o'clock and they could go home at 5 o'clock. There are people that are like that. So we don't have to force them. We don't really have to, for as long as business owners, you and me, Donna and Manina, for as long as we're doing the right things as messengers, that we are just like what we're doing right now. We're doing ads. We are good enough. Because if people are really meant to see this business and would take action to really do this business, they will be here and they will be successful as well. And if we put that as business owners, honestly, it's not for them. Being sick, being stuck, it's us business owners. We need to have that mindset that our time will come. We need to have a mindset that our eagles will come. We need to have a mindset that, if we see others that are successful already, because success is, of course, money. We're in the business, right? Of course, those that are getting their milestone, their $5,000 monthly income bonus, their everything that we see that should be happening to us also, but it's not happening yet. It hurts. Yeah, let's be legit real in here. If we set a goal for ourselves and we're doing everything that we want to do and it's not happening, it hurts. But no one believe that God knows when it would happen to you. Mas madali siyang tanggapin if that's how you think
Yes.
about life. Kasi pag talaga, Lord, ganito na. I've been through that. I've been through that. There's a lot that I know that are in the business that's not where they want to be, but then they are still here. You know why? Because they have seen their purpose. They have seen that this business has given them so much and will give them more if they continue helping others. So, without being said, being stuck and being scared, let them be. Continue what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Thank you. I could listen to you the whole day, coach, actually.
I love it.
But yeah, a very insightful, valuable insights as coach. very inspiring, very powerful. 30, almost 30 minutes with you, and even our audience would be inspired by what you just said. So, anything that you can add, Sis Donna?
Yes, sis, very powerful. Hindi ka lang nakapag-inspire ng maraming nanonood. Ako, parang mas na-boost na naman talaga
Ako
yung
din.
gusto ko. Sabi ko, oh, magki-Christmas na. Because they said sometimes people parang kaunti lang daw ang mag-uumpisa ng business kasi maraming gastos ng December. But really, if you want to be on stock, diba? You really have to do something. You don't have to wait for anything or for another season for next year before starting a new one.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if it's about to be November and December, we have the best promo ever. Let me just put this
Oh,
out there.
yeah.
I will explain it in the most easier way for your audience to understand. We have the best promo ever last October, and all of us that were here 4 or 5 years already, for as long as you could call yourself seasoned, we know that this is the best time to start the business. You know why? Number one, we have a high ticket item. So we are not just talking about air. We're not just talking about anything and everything like, oh, we promise you the sun and the moon and you become a millionaire tomorrow. No, that's not what's happening. We have a legit business that's actually medically grade, but it's not expensive. It's not cheap, but it's good enough for you to become a millionaire, possibly earning 100,000 or more, or giving you all these benefits. Now, when we have our business, we earn income through commissions, even if we do not sell. We are not selling. Have you seen us promoting products? No, but we have sales. That's why you need to message Monina and Donna so that you would know what the system is all about. It's not magic. We have proven this system for 8-9 years. So what happened is, if there's a sale under you regularly when you start the business, it's only times one. Okay, only times one. But just think about this. Why is it the best promo ever? Because this time, if you start the business on October, but they extended it to now November, you can earn as much as times 4 of the commission. So just imagine that. The maximum you could earn to start this business, the maximum, don't quote me on this, but this is maximum, could be $4,020. Where in the world will you start a business that you could earn 4,000? I was giving an example about a lipstick. When I was selling a lipstick 4 years ago before I found this business, okay, let's just say I was selling a lipstick for $10. Maybe my commission for that is $1 every time I have a sale. Now, I might have 5 family members and 5 friends who's gonna buy a lipstick on me for 1 month, maybe 10. So multiply that $1 times 10. I might have $10 in a month for a lipstick because it's a small item, meaning it's a small commission. High ticket item, high commission. Quality, because it is a high ticket item. Let's go back to the lipstick. If I earn the $1 for each lipstick, that's $10, right? So now, do you think my $10 can even pay for my bills? No, that's just one McDonald's for my son. And I work so hard on convincing people to buy, talking to them. It's just like, that's why I did not like sales. Like, demo this, demo that. No, no, no. I'm not doing it. But think about this. If it's a high item, possibly earn, imagine that. You could possibly $350 for one sale. If that 350, let's continue the scenario of having 10 people buying 50 right now, then you're going to earn how much? 3,500? That's how much I got paid as a teacher, right? But why is it the best promo ever? Because now you multiply that by 4.
Yeah, oh my
Where's
God.
Where's your math? The easiest way to explain that to somebody for a high ticket item compared to a smaller, lower item, it's because you're getting this much. And when you will have a times 4 as a promo, grab it. I told myself, if this was my time, oh my goodness, I'm not just gonna buy 2, 3, 4 products, 5 products. I would maximize my earnings. So I hope and pray your viewers, your leads that are watching this, really get to see that they are the best season. So
Yeah.
it's a matter of fact, Donna, you're right. It's about to be the season of giving. Give yourselves this season the gift of business, the gift of hope, the gift of giving your family a legacy that could be continued to generation through generation. This business would give you generational wealth. So, ang dami kong sa tama na nga.
Ay, it's
Don't
okay.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
it is really very helpful, and actually it's not only beneficial for both of us, but for our leads and for the clients, for or even
Yes,
for our friends or family who are watching. So
yes.
just sis, keep on going hanggang kaya mo.
Yeah, so I have closed and submitted more deals last October again because of the promo. So if you were just gonna promote it, again, don't be shy in telling about the promo because it is what it is. It's the best promo ever. And then now you'll have more business partners ranking up, more business partners enjoying their milestone, more happy business partners, then the happier our business will be. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
loving the community already.
Coach, naputol ka
Mhm.
doon. Gusto kong, can you explore that further? Yung generational wealth. What
Okay
it,
pa ba tayo? Can you
yeah,
hear
we're
me?
still
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
it's clear, it's clear.
Yeah, $5 na to ha kasi kanina sabi mo magbaboy na tayo.
Going back, Coach, can you just briefly tell our viewers about that this business is a generational wealth?
Well, talking about generational wealth, you can actually start the business at the age of 18, as young as 18. So let's just take, for example, my daughter. My daughter's 15 right now. When she turns 18, I can give her one of my accounts. So I have more than 5 accounts. I literally have 6 accounts in the business because you could, as a sole proprietor, you can have 6 accounts. If you want to make it an incorporation, then you can have more. Now, in layman's term, if you're an employee like me, I finished my 20 years of teaching. I could not tell my daughter when she turns 18 or when she graduates to go to the school where I was teaching, you could now earn 100,000 there. No, that's impossible. You could not give, hindi mo mapapamana ang employment. Yes, pwede kang magpadrino, madrino, whatever you call that, but they are not going to be able to earn however much you're earning when you retire. So honestly, I'm happy with my 20 years of teaching experience, but can I give those experience to my kids? No, it was just for me. It was just at the time being when I was a teacher. But the generational wealth that you are starting to build in this business, in this community, is one of the major benefits that we have in the business. I started the business 4 years ago. If my accounts would make it to $5,000 monthly income for life, all I have to do is just to rename that account and give it to my daughter when she turns 18. So she can actually have a business that I started, and all she has to do is either she wants it, then she can continue it. If she feels like she still has to finish her education, while she's in college, her business is running. And I could run it for her. So when she's ready, she can eventually just have that, or that business could actually pay for her college. You know what I mean? So it's a generational wealth. Now, it doesn't end there. Remember, our business is affiliated with a 51-year-old company. 51-year-old company. So if it lasted for 51, it could possibly still last for another 51 because everybody uses our product. Everybody, all living things,
Yes.
literally. Even the non-living things, when it touches our product, it turns into gold. Just kidding.
I
So
love that.
just imagine that. Not everybody uses lipstick, not even one-fourth of the population, but everybody uses our product.
True.
So hindi siya mawawala, at kahit mawala man ang ating affiliated, oh my goodness, business. I was just talking to our leaders, our digital business leaders. Even if we don't have this kind of affiliation, we would always find another business that could suffice the community that we have already. We are already very strong. We've been here for 9 years. You know, Mike and Darren could just find any other business that all of us can migrate and it would still be successful because of our numbers.
Yes.
Numbers can really move. mountains. It could really move. So it doesn't matter whichever worse, like we would always have our 51-year-old company, and if it were, God forbid, worse happened, but the situation, we would always have our community. We have built our people already. That's why we compare our digital business, our company, our community compared to the traditional business where they demo. They have not built anything. They have not. But because of the way our leaders are teaching us how to really get into our teams and really help each other, we would survive in any challenges that a business could possibly get into. Right? So that's about it. Like, I mean, that's life. So those that are still not seeing the benefits of our business and having one like us, then I don't know what they're waiting for. It's their loss, not really ours.
So much learning, Coach. Thank you for the wonderful session with you. We really, truly appreciate your time, your generous time that you shared with us.
Mhm. Thank you for having me. Australia was beautiful. I can't wait. Oh my goodness, I got an invitation in Fiji, but it's just too much. You better go to Fiji if you are in Australia.
Coach Anne, we're trying to get to, I think it's gonna happen Vancouver, next year, I think.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of, so this is what I'm gonna say to those viewers that are part of our business. Take advantage if there is a meetup that's close by you, because really, even if we work online, even if we see each other, just imagine how fun we have right here, just the three of us. How
Yeah.
much more if we are in person talking, digital way is just the way to really bridge the gap of not being together at this time, so we take advantage of that. But nothing still compares to being together in person. The hugs is different, the bahak, the katawa, the laughter is different when it's in real life. So if you have a way to go to the next conventions or the next meetup, just go, and the money will come. That's my mantra all the time. The money comes and goes, but the experience with everything, it's
Priceless. Yeah.
it's and we don't even
Yeah.
know if you don't even know if tomorrow
Yeah.
would even come. So do what you want to do right now, and that goes to
Yeah.
everybody. Do whatever you need to do right now so that there's no more regret when things are done, when things are
Yeah,
over.
actually it would be my first time next week here in New Zealand. It's the first
Gather and
episode.
grow.
I'm very excited. Oh,
You would see my video in there. Again, I was invited to go to New Zealand too, but it's just so many trips that I have
recently.
done already, and I wish New Zealand is just a
No.
step away, but no, it's on the
Yeah,
other half of the world.
I can understand that. But yeah, marami pa namang darating na mga conventions.
Enjoy, take a lot of pictures, take a lot of videos. You could leverage it in your social media platforms, and don't be shy in approaching the person that you feel like you want to talk to. Nobody says no in our community. Even our leaders would stand for 7 or 8 hours in our conventions just for people that are lining up to take pictures with them. So really, nobody says no in our community. I tell you that already from
All
experience.
right.
Mhm.
Thank you very much, Sis, for sharing your journey with us. The knowledge, experience,
Mhm.
wisdom, lahat-lahat na. Package, Coach Ann.
Yes.
So, ako
Thank you
mismo,
so, so
sobrang
much.
dami-dami kong natutunan, na-inspire ako lalo. And we are very, very grateful that you have said yes to Sis Monette for being here. And is there anything else that you is like in the last word, Coach Anne, before we say goodbye to our viewers?
No, I mean, I found this business as a blessing. That's why I'm sharing this blessing to everyone. So if you feel like you want to be part of this blessings, go right ahead, message us. If you're seeing this through my page, go message me. If you're seeing this in Donna's page, then message Donna, or message Donna and message Manina if there's something in you that you just wanted to talk to us. So just talk to us. We're not gonna bite.
Thank you so, so much once again, Coach Anne Marie. And to our viewers, Sis Donna, thank you.
This
And
is
it's been a lovely time with the three of you here. Salamat, salamat. Catch you the next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
bye.